don't hit the second one.
Yeah, happened to me
I'm
too.
sitting there. Hi, welcome to my channel and Mrs. Gigi too. Mrs. Gigi's channel. Rebecca. She's Mrs. Gigi.
Yes, I am.
And I actually remembered to link your channel in the description this time so people can sub to you if they're not already subbed to you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, thank you for having my brain working this morning. Oh my goodness. So I have the same lighting as I did the other day that was working really, really well. And now it seems like I'm a little blown out, but we shall see. What? Oh my gosh. What do you need to do here? You want to come say hi too. Come on, Jelly Belly. Now I have Mr. Jughead wanting to say good morning. There he is. There you are. You're jealous. I know that's what it is. You're never here when your mom is home, are you? No, you're never here. You just want to look out the window. That's all. That's all he's doing is looking out the window. Where is everybody this morning? I'm going to go ahead and gesso my page while he sits on my lap.
Okay.
Because I'm working in such. Oh, we're both working in our book that has the Copic stitch there.
Yes, it's almost. I have to like this one because I only have three more pages to go.
Holy cow!
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to try to add more to it?
Yes, I am.
See if that works.
That is why I left this long tail. I'm going to try to like. I don't know. I try to not at least. I don't know how that will end, but I'll try to knot another strain of thread.
Right. Where's everybody? Where's Candy?
Oh my god.
It's weird. Usually she's like the first one here. Is somebody else on? Well, it's not necessarily 10 o'clock just yet, but she's usually right here.
I know.
I can always depend on her. Hopefully everything's okay. Well, you can't be helping me gesso. Nope. Okay. You need to get down now. Yep. Go get your toy. Get your toy. Go. No, don't lift the gesso, weirdo. Get down. Go get your toy. Go ahead. Go get your toy. Go find it. Good boy. Go ahead. So I have my Nespresso coffee today because poor Shannon, she got home at like 4:30 yesterday, and then she had to be back at work at midnight, and then she works till noon today. So I told her, I said, if she's extremely tired, please call and I'll talk to her. That at least will keep you awake. I know when I'm doing long drives, if I get tired and I need to make it to the next destination, I call somebody. So
has she been working?
And then she goes back into work at midnight tonight. So where is everybody? How weird.
Now there are.
Oh, they're starting to show up, I
think. Let's see. Where do we have? I actually did organize some while waiting. I was trying to organize anyway. You are like, I don't know, this inspirational mess of mine is the way to go. I call it the inspirational mess.
Well, if it inspires you, then it is. Mm-hmm. If the mess is what inspires you, then that's what I guess it is. All right. I know, maybe me not being on yesterday made everybody upset. I set my alarm today. I sure did. Alexa woke me up because I was like, I'm not going to make poor Mrs. Gigi wait for me. And then I was thinking you said you'd call me. So I was like, well, she said she'd call.
Yeah. And I looked I looked at the watch like 45 minutes ago, and then thinking, oh, what what will I do? Will I just wait a little, or
Well, did you see that I had put in a um oh, that I had already set up the broadcast? Did you see that?
yes, I did, and then
Well, at
realized,
least you knew
okay,
I knew I had planned. I knew what my I was supposed to be doing.
yeah,
Oh, Mary, let me log on to. Are you on Face or on YouTube or just on StreamYard?
StreamYard.
Okay, let me see.
But
Make sure that I'm streaming.
yes, you are. Yeah, I can see you stream. You're
Oh,
live.
okay. It's
Two
just so
people are
usually there's somebody on here. Yeah,
yeah.
oh, it shows there's 3 people
They,
watching. Okay.
yeah, yeah. Hello, Candy.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Candy, we were starting to worry. We were like, I was at least. I was like, what's going on? Where is Candy? If anything, if nobody shows up, Candy's always here.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have my gesso drying here. Let me get my
Mm-hmm.
gun out since as Abby left. I'll ruin her day right now by turning this on.
Oh, internet trouble for Candy. There is always something with the technique. But hope you're having other than that, a good start to your morning, Candy. Let's see. Waiting for the prompts over here. This is the most fun of the things I do, actually. As you know, I did this one on my stream the other day, and I'm actually going to add some pages to this little book of mine. Oh, stomach ache and things. Fingers crossed, and you do like this in the US. Fingers crossed, everything is turning out great, but we do it like this in
Oh,
Sweden.
yes. Cross your fingers. Everything is good. I just thought to myself, I got, we need to make sure, put some prayers out there for Mom. Unfortunately, her sister that's been on hospice with cancer passed away last night. So bad news is not a good thing to have with, we were hoping she was going to get released from the hospital today. So, I don't know how that's going to go.
That may
I mean,
create a little setback.
Yeah, I mean, the good thing is it wasn't a surprise. She's been on hospice for about 6 weeks now, so the preparing of her passing,
Mm-hmm.
and she's been battling cancer for about a year now, so it's so sad. But yeah, yeah. I out of the 20 years, I've only met her, I think, once or twice. She was definitely, her and her husband were freelancers, so they could live anywhere they wanted, and so they did in the mainly they were all in the United States, but still, I just didn't really know them very, very well. And I never even met him. So, are we ready for our first stick, guys? Candy, you playing along? I mean, it's almost 10 after. Does that give people enough time to get in here? Who usually plays along? Candy and you.
There are
the two most important
of us.
I think we're good. Well, Gatton stayed home from school. There must have been, because I didn't come on, but I found out Gatton stayed home from school yesterday. He was not feeling well. So, but he's feeling better today, so that's good. That's what I just found. That's what I just asked, because it's like my mind was, the first thing I got was about Mom's sister passing, and then it was like I didn't even think, oh, how's Gatton? How is that? So, are you ready for the first stick, Mrs. Gigi?
Absolutely.
Look, she's got oh, look, our first one. Stop. You're done. Well, there's our show. Thanks for coming, everybody. Have a great weekend.
Okay.
That was a quick one. Try again.
Okay.
Hopefully that doesn't show what the rest of the stream is going to be like, right? Okay, let's see what this says. Oh, here's a good one. Let's collage something. There we go. That's a good start.
But you don't want to use that stop your dumb thing? Or?
I'm sorry?
Do you want to use that first stop your dumb?
Oh, did you? No, we didn't even get to do anything. I just did my paper.
But I have a thing on that, because so I may actually use that one.
Oh, okay. All right. I you're taking that. Good for you. I'm not even. My brain wasn't even thinking that way. That there was something else that you could do. Good idea.
There is actually a couple of hours. I have been up a couple of hours more than you, so maybe that is. No, this is.
Let's see. Good morning, Shannon.
Good morning. At least I have done this prompt. I don't know if we will cover it or something, but at least I'm trying to do this.
All right. Here we go.
I don't know if any of you can see what I'm doing, but I'm doing a stop sign.
Oh, a stop sign. Oh, good idea.
Are we going to count that one as the first one, or?
Well, why not? Sure, we can. I just
Okay.
stopped and started over again. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I need. Let's see. This isn't the the right red thing, but depending on how things go, this may be covered.
Lots of sticks ahead of us. Lots of sticks. Do y'all have stop sign? Well, I'm sure you have some sort of stop sign, but what is the word for stop on your signs?
Let's stop.
Oh,
That-
really?
That sign is international. You just have to have like the same thing everywhere.
Well, like in Mexico, stop is alto, A-L-T-O, and down there on their signs it says alto. Now they're shaped the same.
I don't know. I don't know if you can see it, but it's this the same shape, and then it says stop.
Huh.
Like the red, yeah.
Well, at least I'd be able to, yeah, that's kind of, I knew that they all had to, be the same, or not, they don't have to, I guess any country can do whatever the heck they want, but I know that, internationally, they all use that octagon shape, so people recognize it as a stop sign. Hey, there's something in there. What are you doing? What are you doing to Abby? She doesn't like that. She doesn't want your toy. Of all the cats, Abby does not want your toy. Or
Oh,
is that Isabel? I can't see. Let me see what's going on. Let me see what Jug is up to.
mm-hmm.
Oh, that's Isabel. Well, Isabel will stand up to you, Jughead, so I'm not worried about Isabel. 3 legs or not, she will stand up to him. She does. That must be he was trying to come in here and she won't let him in.
Like yesterday, we forgot to take everything off the table after dinner, and then realized our cat and our dog were like thinking about something. You could just see that they were thinking about something, and then realized a couple of minutes later, the cat, she went up to the dinner table, took down, and there was a sausage. So she took that down under the table, and then they were like almost like conspiracy thing, like, come under the table. Yeah, I have the sausage.
Come look what I found. Look what I have. Hurry before
And
you
then,
get in trouble and get caught.
yeah. Mm.
Oh, I
That was
definitely think that Storm conspires with Jughead. Oh, for sure. She does. She steals Shannon's hair ties and brings them down on the ground. You know, thinks that's like a great, you know, toy. So she hits it around. Well, then Jughead gets a hold of it and chews it in half.
oh.
So we go through hair ties like crazy.
Okay. Oh, that is nice.
Hmm. I'm only going to use this one book. I'm not going to take up and start searching 7, 8 books just for what I'm looking for. That's my challenge. Just find what you're looking for in this one book, Becky. You can do it.
That really is a challenge sometimes.
For sure, for sure.
I'm actually just going to fill this in with a. No, I'm not. I'm going to. I was thinking ahead. Are you working on something with the glue book, or is that
No,
a new
I'm
project?
working on collage. Yeah. No, I'm here. I'm working on prompts. Just taking a little bit longer than I normally take. For whatever reason, I decided that I'm going to take my time on this one.
Mm-hmm. So the second one was collage.
The second one's collage, yes.
Let's see.
Do what I want. I'm looking for one more thing. One more thing. Let's go.
Now this thing kind of looks like a stop sign anyway.
Well, Candy, the first one was stop, you're done. So that was the first one. And I chose to stop, I was done, and then start over. But Mrs. Gigi chose to use stop, you're done. She decided to be more creative than I was.
Or just creative in another way, not more creative. You?
I'm not sure stopping and starting over is very creative, though. Jughead, Jughead, no, that's not nice. That's not a good boy. Go find your toy. Go find your toy. You only do this when Mom's not here. He's like a child. It's like I have a child.
Mm-hmm. And then they look at you like this. Oh, I haven't done anything. I'm
That's
just
exactly the look you just gave me.
And then looking at the cat. He was the one or she was the one who did it.
Yeah. I'm such a good boy. I'm innocent. I'm innocent.
Mm-hmm. I've seen so many cat and dog videos like, I didn't do anything. I don't know if you have seen those kind of videos.
Oh, yes. Probably too many. I probably waste too many times watching those types of videos.
Those are really cute though, but I don't know.
No, I don't like it, but that's okay. Like you said, it might get covered up, so
Yeah, I don't know.
you never know.
Depends on what's to come.
I think I'm gonna have to make a different book. I thought I used heavier paper, but I must not have. I must have grabbed the wrong paper. Because this is really thin and it warps on me so bad.
Oh.
So I must have, when I made this, just, grabbed. I had 2 stacks, which I don't know how I got 2 stacks. And I put them together thinking they were the same thing. And I don't think they are. Oh, okay. Jughead, do you want to? I'm going to go let him outside.
Okay.
I'm going to go let him outside. So
I'll be here.
Come on, Isabel. Come on. Come on, honey. Move, move, move. Oh, great. Now I got to fight with her. She doesn't want to move. There we go. Chubby butt. You go outside?
The next one will determine the outcome of the stop sign, I think. At least in a way.
I hope he needed to use the bathroom. I hope he just wasn't doing that to go outside and growl at the wind.
Oh.
That wind is so... I hate when he goes back there to where the deer are because I don't want him to, bother the deer. He doesn't, I don't think, chase them or anything. I think he's more interested in what the heck they're up there doing. Hey, Mousy!
Hello. Welcome. Feel like I need to place this one down somehow. just need 3 of this little darker one. Cover that one like that, maybe.
Do you live in the city or are you out in the country?
It really is the countryside deluxe. Let's say it like that. There are like what is it, 35 minutes to a bigger city, but within those 35 minutes it's city, and boom, there is forest and everything, loads of farms, and there we have this little town of mine. Well,
Yeah.
like what the happened with the road, suddenly it came. Yeah, it's farms all over. There's a little community with like houses and like a store, little like grocery store, library, school, and a dentist and a doctor's office, and that's it.
Nice little small town. That's nice.
Yeah, and then like only 35 minutes to the bigger city with everything. So in a way that is kind of, it feels really good now because of the COVID thing, we are almost like in a bubble here.
Yeah, that's nice. Well, see, and we're outside of the city. We're about 30 minutes outside of the large city. But the city is engulfing us. Everybody has been moving out here to this area to get away from the city. But what they're doing is they make it just as busy out here.
Okay.
I am on more of the outskirts of our small town, closer to like the next small town over. So it really isn't affecting me and my neighborhood that much. But the small town has so many new subdivisions and new houses and hey Deidre, it's just crazy. Just crazy.
Yeah.
Are you ready for the next one so I can pull that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I am.
For because I know Candy's waiting. She's like, "Come on, ladies, I've been done. I'm ready." Let's see what this one says. Oh, how funny, people.
Oh,
This is really working. This is working well for me. Okay, people. I guess I'll add a couple more women.
Let's see, people. Do we have any of those?
Missouri.
I always have those like Tim Holtz people, but I don't know.
Ooh, yeah, I probably have those too. Good idea. Yeah, in my handy dandy container here. I forgot. Now that I put all my ephemera in here, I've forgotten to use it. It's put away so nicely. Look at all these people I have.
We'll just have to go to. Oh my god. Have to go to the bigger bin here and look.
Well, she looks like a wild woman. She looks fun.
We'll have her, maybe.
Oh, he's barking. Gosh, darn Doug. He's on the other side of the property. I need to go. Get him.
People.
Children.
Let's see. I actually have a lot more people than I thought. Maybe I'll use her. Just have to look at it.
All right. I let him in. He looks at me like I wasn't doing nothing. So innocent.
Mhm.
So innocent. Doesn't she look like a wild woman? She looks wild.
Wow. Is that Tim Holtz or is it?
No, it's an actual photograph. I
Yeah.
bought old photographs from people, and I have them here.
Sometimes when looking at those old photographs, you're like thinking, what was she like, or what was he like, and what were they doing? Well, I have all those kinds of thoughts.
I always, I think like what are they doing, and like I wonder, why was this picture taken, or why was she standing outside, because film was not cheap, so it's not like nowadays where you can snap 5,000 pictures.
Yeah.
So what was the reasoning? Was was it her birthday, was it her grandkid's birthday?
Mm-hmm.
I do the same thing. I forgot about this container. It's really nice.
Always fun when you find something that you knew that they were somewhere in, as I say, there was somewhere in the building, but I never knew I had it.
I like that saying. That's good.
Let's see.
Candy, are you still teaching on Saturdays? I haven't heard you really talk about that recently, and you are a hard woman.
What is Mousy talking? Deb is talking about. Oh, Soggy. Oh, she's talking about her upper part of the body.
Oh,
I don't know. I put t-shirt. What is she?
this one, I think, this lady, is that what you're talking about?
No. I've got soggy coffee. Lace in hand, taking it outside. Be right back. And then she's talking about her boobs. So I don't know. Something about a t-shirt.
Because sometimes we don't need to know. Well, hello, Heather Doodlebug. So is that a picture of Doodlebug in is your icon Doodlebug? I know one of your cats is Doodlebug. My guess is it would be. That would be Miss Doodlebug.
Oh, the old lady picture with the okay. Sorry, Dad.
This one here.
Talking about the picture with the lady.
That looks just like you. But we're changing 100% everything about her. You changed her clothes, you changed her hair, you changed. But it looks just like her.
Mm-hmm. Oh, your kitty How cute.
Yeah, that's Miss Doodlebug. Aw. I
Haven't
thought,
actually been a cat person before, but since we got our little kitten, I just love her. So, mm,
I know somebody that did not like cats, was not a cat person at all, and then got a cat. They never had a cat, but just was not a cat person. Didn't like them, didn't like them. And the exact same thing. They got the cat for barn. They moved out to where they wanted for a barn cat, and they
mm-hmm.
have fallen in love with it. Like she talks about it and stuff, and it's like so funny because before she was like against cats.
Yeah. I have grown up with cats. My parents always had cats, and especially my father, he is really a cat person. But
Mm.
my mom, she's allergic to cats, so she actually went to the doctor to get some, those allergy shots, so that they can have a cat.
Aw, well, that's
So,
really sweet to act, to take this so that he could have a cat.
mm-hmm. And now they have like their 20-some-plus-year cat.
I thought you were gonna say they had 20 plus cats. I was like,
No,
I'm a cat person, but I never had that many cats.
nah.
The most cats I had was 9. I had 9 cats at one time,
They
which
have had like 3-4 cats at the most, so nothing major thing going.
well, once you get past 4, you start thinking, what's another cat? It's not
Mm-hmm.
what's add another cat box, What's another cat?
And I'm thinking, I have 5 kids, and when we got 3, and like, oh, another kid would be nice. 4 kids, oh, let's get another one. So in a way, I can like realize, those big families with 10 plus kids or something like that. I'm
Uh-huh.
like, oh, another kid.
Just another kid, another mouth to feed.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I talked to my grandma, and she had 8. She had 9, but 8 living all at the same time. And she talks about that. She's like, "Well, it just wasn't another one. You just said it." She said, you said you just did it."
Mm-hmm. Let's see what we can make out of these 2.
I don't know where I got these markers, but they're pretty nice. I wonder if they're. I don't know if they're gonna. Well, they're tea cake tools, journaling pens. Oh, interesting. Okay. Wonder if they're going to, if it's going to run when I put. Well, I guess we'll see. We'll find out. That's the whole point of this mixed media, right?
Mm-hmm.
Most I had was 7. How
7.
rude, Doodlebug. How rude. Yeah. Uh. Oh, excuse me. My my Heidi, my dog, was like that actually. If you try to take her picture, she'd be like, "No, I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna get up and walk away."
Yeah.
Like, how do you know what I'm doing? Even if you didn't even, if I'm not using the flash, how do you know what's going on here? You're like a teenage child that
Mm-hmm.
that doesn't want the picture taken. Every time I try to take a picture of Gatton, I get the goofy look. It's
Yeah.
like, can't you just give me one nice picture? I'm gonna have from probably
Yeah, you
about
have all those cute like baby pictures, and then they suddenly like just stop.
yeah, exactly. I'm going from like age 3 until probably never again. Well, I have a nice picture of him. Every time the camera comes up, he puts on a silly face.
Mm-hmm.
Although Mandy caught a really, hey Allison.
Oh, hello.
Yes, everybody, please. Allison's daughter was admitted to the hospital with COVID last night, so please say some extra prayers. Put her in your prayer book and keep her in your thoughts. Lots and lots and lots of our loved ones nowadays seem to need us. So say the prayer and.
It suddenly becomes so real in a way when you have the relatives with this
Yeah.
nasty thing going.
Isn't that the truth though with all anything? Even, like cancer. If you don't have it
Yeah.
in your life or you don't think about it, it's not there until it hits home.
Mm-hmm.
It's it opens up your eyes and you're like, oh, wow, there's all these people or all these children that,
Yeah. I was about to use her, but I don't know what happened. She's like leaning forward in a really strange position. She's like,
maybe you
I
can
don't know.
maybe make her looking at put something on the ground that she's looking at me put a ball.
I will just. I will just use another one of. I have the. I don't know. I have a line of her in different
Huh.
positions.
It's multi-personality right there.
Yeah. There is an ad for this coffee machine. So she is waiting in line with all these kind of pictures.
With all of her friends. It looks like she needs to make new friends. That's a pretty fancy coffee machine.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if any of you know Auntie. What's her name? Auntie Beck. Beck on
Becky?
YouTube.
Becca?
Becky,
Auntie
yeah.
Becky? Yeah.
Yeah. Her uncle just passed away last night from COVID.
Oh man.
And then she has her mom, I think it is, her sister, and everyone. Yeah, it's really sad. Focus on the family, Allison. We will be glad to have you if you have any possibility to be here, but there isn't any.
Yes, must. Allison. Try not to worry. Try not to worry. God says, give me your worries and let it go. It's a hard thing to do. I think my mother has that so ingrained in me. My mother is not a worrier. She really isn't. She doesn't worry about, I left home young and off I went, and she doesn't. My grandmother's not a worrier either. Maybe it's that whole strong women thing or something, but
yeah, could be.
I tend not to stress and worry over things like that. My mother, I said this actually earlier to Allison in a chat, but my mother had, since I was probably a young adult, she told this to me. It has stuck with me my whole adult life, and my mom has thrown it out a couple other times in stressful times in my life, but she has said, if you pray, why worry? And if you worry, why pray? And
Yeah.
it's just like, it's such, if you think about what the Bible really tells you, and that is so true, that is like the
Mm-hmm.
basics of it all. So I'm not, I don't,
Yeah, I've been.
I'm not a big dweller like on gloom and doom and, it's, we have no control. So, you know what I mean? You only control so much.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, I've spent too many days in the hospital for worrying about things. Actually, um, yeah,
yeah, I
my
think, me
first.
also, have, breaking my back and being close to death and being told, oh, you were close, you almost died, my sister being a nurse and telling me that, it kind of just has made me realize that, you don't have no control. That was like out of nowhere. I was thinking I was
Mm-hmm.
living the best life ever, and all of a sudden I'm, not.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I think, yeah, I don't
yeah. Like,
dwell on things.
yeah,
I can talk about my past. I can talk out, like, I know a lot of people that's like, it's the past. I don't want to talk about it. And it's just, to me, it's just a thing. I can talk about my past, and usually it's not going to affect me, if that makes any sense. I don't know, but yeah.
yeah. I can clearly understand that it has affected you, but it hasn't been totally negative. Like,
Right, right.
yeah,
That, yeah. Uh-huh.
yeah. For me and my husband, actually, we spent let's say like the first 4 years of our son's lives in hospital for him. So,
Uh-huh.
and then actually the first time he got out of hospital was he was like 4.5 with so there has been quite a lot of hospital stays for me too, but not for me as for myself, but for him.
Right. I like how
And
your
then
stop sign is kind of playing in on that. I think it looks good.
yeah, I don't know. Kind of want her to be a part of this, but I don't know. Oh my! In a way, maybe it might sound strange to some, but in a way, with this like coping thing, it happens. It must be a reason for it to happen. Like things.
Right. I understand that. I've got to move that. Hopefully that didn't screw that up too bad. Hey, T.
Hello.
Samantha. Well, look at this. How about the next one? How funny is this? The next one is words. So let's add some.
Oh.
So that's so funny. I added a woman first, and then we had people, and then I had words, and I'm not paying attention to you. Not happening.
Word.
What do you want?
Oh.
Huh?
It's kind of strange in a way to me because I have these magazines with all Swedish words, and I don't know, in collages I don't like Swedish words. I don't know why, but
I have all these words.
it's a bit strange to me to have Swedish words in collages.
Really? That is so. So, did you learn English as a second language when you were young?
Yeah, I was like maybe like 6, 7 years old when I learned it. So,
Huh.
but I don't know. In a way, I feel like the Swedish language has strange and funny words, but in a really strange way. I don't know why. But then again, there are, like, my brain is all, when it comes to language, we have so many languages in the family, so sometimes it's German, sometimes Swedish, sometimes English, and then a little bit of this and that all over the place. Like this one. Look at this one. It says börja in Swedish, and that is begin.
Börja?
What? Börja, yes. Let's see. I don't know. I have chosen strange words in a way. Like
Maybe it was the font.
oh, yeah, could be. Like this one, let's, that is an English word, and this one, växer, that is grow. So
Let's grow.
Yeah.
Bye, Heather.
Summer is here now. I wish that would be true. And I really don't know what words I have, because I have this big bin with words and just throw them in. So
I think that's why I don't keep a bin, because I think I would do that and then I would never use it. So I just keep the magazine next to me and go through it. I think it takes probably just as long as if I was digging through. I would probably dig through and be like, "There's nothing here," and I have to go search for other words anyway. So.
Yeah. Actually, that is because I almost never go into this one. Look what I have here. The stop sign.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that's good. Well, remember that if we ever pull that stick again, remember you have that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. This one was actually a bit hard. Maybe I will actually use this one. This is quite similar to the English word. I don't know if you can see what it says. It says vinter. It's winter, so that is
Ah,
actually kind of the same.
add another V right on the front of that and connect them, and there you go.
Mm-hmm.
think
I
I got
actually
it.
have quite a lot of words. I realize now. I was like, what? Hmm. Hmm. I'm like thinking, don't make me do it. I don't want to go into yet another magazine to look for words.
You can do it. Find a word. Maybe pull it. It might be time to pull out your markers and start writing words.
Or maybe just use letters
Normally, I
to
would be stamping
create.
words or something, but I've been this whole collaging thing has been keeping me entertained.
Mm-hmm. It's really fun when you get a hang of it, because it, for me, it was kind of intimidated at first. Make me, but then again, it's all about just gluing things. So
Right, and so there's really no stressing about it, right? If it exactly. Hey, Curly, Miss Curly T,
hello.
cowboy and cowgirl. She's here, T. She stops in. Usually she's here every day. She's at work. She stops in and says hi. Maybe it's you, Miss T, that's been missing, right, Curly?
Mm-hmm. um, I just realized, oh, I found this one, self quarantine, and then, oh, I can't glue that one down because it says stop and make it last. So yeah, or maybe I will just glue this down just because.
Right.
Yeah, I will actually just do that.
All tying up your man. Well, that is kind of hopefully it's self-isolation if she's doing that to you. Hopefully she's like not got the whole, hopefully she doesn't have the whole neighborhood in her husband tying.
Mm-hmm.
I see you every once in a while, T. I see your head pop into different streams. Oh, let me pick another stick, I guess. We're
Mm-hmm.
just taking our time. Oh, look, use stick. Okay, use a stick.
Yeah. What was it? Use a stick?
Use stick, yeah. Last time
Yeah.
I traced around it, but you can use it to spread, which I
Yeah.
think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to spread stuff with my stick. Oh, that's good
Mm-hmm.
stuff. I'm going to spread stuff with my stick, T.
And I'm thinking, where do I have mine? I know I have actually bought some new, but in this, organizing things. Here.
T, are you married yet?
What am I going to do with this?
What you gonna do with your stick? I'm looking for, I think, I want a metallic. Oh, oh. This one.
I was thinking something with color, but I don't know.
I need some splat, some color. This is not mixed crazy enough for me. I need to add some stuff here. It's not sloppy enough. That's the problem. My mixed media usually looks like a bunch of slop, so I need to do that.
Yeah.
It's looking too thought through. Oh, I'm spreading it, girl. I'm spreading it like crazy over here. T. Don't have to tell me twice. Don't want to mess up this old lady though. She's put her in a I put her in a purple dress.
I'm actually just tracing around this stick.
That's what I did last time. That's the only reason I'm not doing it this time. Traced around the stick. This is I love this color. It's a blue metallic.
Oh.
I hate when I love a color because I usually then don't use it much because I'm afraid I'm going to run out. That's like what most of my art supplies though. It's like, oh, I love this. Oh, it's so. Then I don't use it because like, well, I don't want to run out of it. What if I run out? Then I don't have it no more. So instead of using it.
Yeah, but you know, there is something called a store to buy it again, or maybe online.
I know, but what if they don't have it, Mrs. Gigi?
Yeah.
What if they're out of it? What if they don't make it anymore?
Yeah.
So instead of using it and enjoying it, it sits there.
Yeah.
It's so pretty in a container. But you know what? I'm like that in my whole life. I'm like that with clothes. Hi, Safina. I'm like that with clothes. Like if I have something that I absolutely love, I don't wear it. I don't want to wear it out because what if I can't find it again?
Yeah, I was like that before and then realized I was in some way becoming like a hoarder, and then we moved.
Yeah, I definitely think I'm a hoarder.
Yeah,
definitely in my craft supplies.
5
Stamps.
years ago.
I don't want to stamp my stamps because what if I ruin them? What if I get ink on them and ruin them? Isn't that what they're there for? I'm trying though. That's something that I'm trying real hard to like. If I get a new stamp, it's like I want to try to stamp it right away so that then you can say it's been used. You know?
Yeah. But I can imagine that was a challenge for you because 5 years when we moved, I just told my husband, get rid of everything. So he organized like a big thing there. I was out of town for a couple of days because I didn't want to see, and he just threw everything. So when we moved, we are now living very minimalistic, but I like it.
That's good. Yeah. I did that when I moved because I moved literally by shipping boxes with the post office and then
What?
in a car. So I moved that way. Well, then the next time I moved with Shannon, we used a truck to move from. We went 1,500 miles.
Yeah.
And now that I have this house, and it's a big house, it's way bigger than what we really, really needed. But but God gave it to us with it had a ramp on it already, and I was able to access everything. So we kind of
Oh.
got the bigger house because it was kind of given to us. But we have 4 bedrooms. We don't need 4 bedrooms. I mean, there's just me and Shannon 50% of the time. The other 50%
Mm-hmm.
of the time, Gavin's here. He has his own room. The other two
Yeah.
rooms, sadly, have turned into craft rooms now. Shannon's not real happy about that second room turning into a craft room. But the second room started as the craft room. And then I thought, oh, I'm going to move into this room because it's going to be better for
Yeah.
me. Well, somehow all of my craft stuff didn't make it in here. So
Oh.
so now I have the 2 spare rooms as my craft room. So
Yeah, but
yeah.
she needs her space too, maybe. Just a little
Well,
dungeon.
she was supposed to, right? If I could, we have like a little barn type thing that's out on the edge of our property, and I wish we could set that up for an art studio. I would love to have it out there. Here's the prompts. The very first one was stop, you're done. I actually stopped and was done, and Mrs. Gigi went ahead and used the stop sign, and then I restarted with the second one, collage. So we collaged, and then it's kind of worked out really good because I collaged this person, and then the next prompt was people. So I added some more people to mine. And then the next one was words.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully Miss Safina's listening. And then the next one was use a stick. And that's where we're at right now. I use the stick to put paint down. And Mrs. Gigi, you traced around yours. Is that what I'm
Yeah.
seeing you did?
Prepping for another prompt, hoping this will work.
You're hoping that it says add paint or something, right?
Yeah.
Let me dry this paint because I've kind of let it bubble. I kind of wanted to get some texture.
Mm-hmm.
I love the texture. I suppose I can pull another stick so that you can keep moving. Oh,
Please
look at what the next
do.
one is. Next one is stamp.
Oh.
Oh, you know what? I have all those naked people.
Stamp
I
as
have
in
naked people.
postage stamp or
Oh yeah, postage stamp. Let's look at you thinking outside the box. I'm gonna get one of my naked people. I never get to use them. Now I have the perfect prompt to use it. I could have used, I guess, with people. Stamping me some. Of course, my naked people aren't really naked. I get people whenever I ask because they'll be like, "Is there anything you're looking for?" And I always will, make a comment, naked people. And
yeah.
most people take that so offensively, and I'm like, well, it's not like I'm not asking for like dirty naked people, like pornography. I'm looking for artist type naked people. I mean, I don't know. I think I think some of them are very artistic, and I think some of them are very funny.
Yeah.
I think this one is great. I think this mermaid is great. I mean, look at her. It's so realistic to me.
Whoa.
I
Yeah.
guess she's not a mermaid. I guess she's just standing there. But I mean, come on. She's not like a size 2. She's a normal looking
Yeah.
woman.
Absolutely love that one.
Yeah.
Because there
And listen, and this one, this is a pretty one, I think.
yeah, because looking like a mermaid you always see like this Disney Ariel
Right,
type of
exactly.
mermaid.
Yeah. Well, and here's my naked bum man. I think this one,
Oh. Mm-hmm.
everybody, but here's the guy that started it all. I don't know if you're with me, but this is the guy that started it all. My underpant man.
Mm-hmm.
So, this one's good. This one's good.
Yeah.
I think this is. This one needs to be right here. So yeah, I'm always looking for unusual, stamps of naked people.
Yeah. I'm sad now because of this stamp situation here in Sweden. We don't have those like old time stamps. All our stamps are like stickers nowadays.
Mm. Like the block stamps, not the cling stamps.
No, the I'm talking about the postage
Oh, those types of
stamp.
stamps. I gotcha.
Mm-hmm. These old time stamps where you, yeah, but all of our stamps is like sticker stamps now.
Right. Mousy. That's right. We're all naked. We're all naked under our clothes. It's nothing
Mm-hmm.
to be embarrassed. My mother taught me that our body is just our body. Just our body. No reason to look at it anything any other way.
Let's see. I realized like all the American stamps I have is the American flag.
Oh, really? I need to get you
Yeah.
some stamps.
I have like this one, the American flag. These with the American flag.
Yeah.
So I actually collected stamps before, and then like a couple of years ago I was giving all the stamps away to a friend of mine who collects stamps, and then now realizing I want them back, I want to use them.
When I was a kid, I collected stamps as I think it was kind of popular, to do that in the 70s, I guess. Well, it was kind of, I think, on the down end because I remember I just collected maybe for just a few years and then I stopped. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I don't even have a clue, but look, they have a pig smoking a pipe. I don't know where I get some of these. I do, though. I know that when I look, I go on the hunt for ones that are unusual.
Yeah.
All right. I think I followed bump. I did a stamp. She's it is running. So
Yeah.
this memento, I just started using this stuff. It seems to stay wet, so I'm guessing it works pretty good with embossing powder.
Yeah.
It seems to stay wet longer than like my archival, wherever that is. I can't even how my archival pad is. It's the big one. How do I lose that big? I lose that pad
What?
all the
Have
time.
you lost it? Or
It's
maybe
been
it's
missing
in.
for. I haven't seen it in probably a couple weeks. And it's not something that you would think if it did fall into my trash that we wouldn't notice, oh, it's in my trash, because it's so
Yeah.
big. Something like this, I can see it falling in and being like,
Mm-hmm.
but that's a big one. I've looked and I've looked, and because it's something I use, I think it's not buried under something. However, things do seem to end up getting buried pretty quick on my desk.
Mm-hmm. Like me, I have somewhere in this craft room there is a Stason stamp pad, and I can't find it.
So someone's out stealing crafter stamp pads. They
Mm-hmm.
came to Texas and they came to Sweden.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Mousie's cat has our stamp stuff. Her cat steals craft things.
Mm-hmm. You'll never know. Maybe there's a little stash like with one of our kids. I have 5 kids, and there was only one who used a pacifiers,
Mm-hmm.
and she had her stash. We like somehow there we bought like 5 new ones, and then suddenly 3 days later they were gone. We bought new ones and they were gone, and then realized she put them behind a set of drawers we had, because we found them when we moved, and that was like 10 years later.
Oh, so she was hot. That is so funny.
But
That's
what?
so funny.
Oh, now.
Tea I hoard because she drinks all the beer. See that you got that wrong. That's the only. If she didn't drink as much beer, maybe I wouldn't hoard as much. There we go. I like the idea. Shannon's sitting over there thinking, yeah, no, I don't like that idea. That doesn't work. Oh, are you ready?
I am.
Oh, sorry about that. This is the longest pick-a-stick we've ever done. We're just kind of taking our time today. No hurries.
Yeah. But it's a lot of chat.
Oh, how about this is so funny. It's almost like I set these sticks up, and I promise, ladies, I did not. They're in the bag, and I'm pulling them out of the bag. Are you ready, Mrs. Gigi, for what the next one is?
Yes, I am.
You're going to giggle. An image from a magazine.
What?
How is that? How is this happening today? That is so crazy. How about sometimes you pull these sticks out and it's like, oh, that's not going to go, or today it's like everything is kind of working around collaging with magazine stuff. All right, let's pull out the magazine again. That is too funny. Look, I promise, guys, I am not doing nothing tricky. I'm pulling them out of the bag.
These ladies might need a dog.
That is too funny. An image from a magazine. Okay. Ooh, you know what? I need something down here. I need like a dog or something. I'm not going to find that in the Elle magazine. Oh, that's too funny. I couldn't have planned those prompts.
No.
I couldn't have planned them that well.
Sometimes it just happens.
It's getting really slim pickings in this book.
This little cutie needs to be there. The cat. Was it like magazine clippings, like more than one, or was it because
it says image from magazine? So
okay,
just one.
I have chosen a little kitten. So let's see. Maybe she needs to listen to some music. Oh, those are really big, but I don't know. I will just glue this little kitten down like this.
I need an image. Image. I need something. I need another lady, another something. Why? How about everything? Hey, she's pretty neat. like this pen. Pretty good.
I'm looking at all of the images I have on food and realizing there is almost everything is cakes or fruit.
Cakes or fruit? Well, you know what inspires you.
Mm-hmm. Or let's say it like this. Sometimes I feel like I want to go on a diet, and sometimes I'm like, oh, I need some sweets.
Alrighty. You got your image?
Yeah, this little kitten there is the image.
Oh, how cute. Okay. What's this one? The next one's going to be like cover all the whole page with paint or something.
Yeah.
No, here we go. Ooh, texture. Texture. That's good. That can be anything.
Texture.
I think I'm going to actually use texture paste. Or wait, no, I'm not. I'm going to. Let's see. What am I going to do? Give me a stencil. Give me a beat.
This might seem strange to some of you, but I have some cotton here. It's like
Ooh, I
cotton.
like that.
I'm going to create snow, I think. It needs snow. How is it with the snow? Is it totally gone or?
Oh yes, it is gone. Yeah.
Because we have got lots of snow, so we need to have some snow in this page. Yeah, I know that Sassy is writing something about organize something to the point that I forget where I put things, and I do know that feeling.
I have that all the time. That's why I don't organize. That's why I don't put anything away. If I put it away, then I don't know where it's at. There's no reason. I'm not going to put things away. Shannon doesn't understand that philosophy. She just doesn't get it.
I'm glad I have my craft room in the basement and a little bit away from everything.
Do your kids stay out of the craft area? Do they?
I actually have a table for them if they want to be here, but yeah, they do like journaling and things. And actually, one of our daughters, she do a lot of crocheting and things like that. So that is, in a way, yarn and a crochet hook. You have everything and just have to.
That's really great. I love that.
Yeah.
That
she does felting and crocheting and things like that.
Candy, are you still sticking around? Candy's like, where is the next prompt? She's like, she's used to getting her done.
Mm-hmm.
We're in no hurry today. No hurry today.
No. For me, it's the relaxing part of the Friday evening. So. Do we need a cloud up there? in the so-called sky with the blue thing here.
Totally makes sense to me, Mousy. You never know.
I work in an 8-inch square of my desk because I leave everything out of my. Oh, yeah, I understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Earlier
You just
today,
never know what you're going to need.
yeah, earlier today, actually, you can see quite a lot of the desk now, but earlier today I had like, I'm not kidding, I had like 4 by 4 inch square little thing going, and then realized, oh no, I am about to really have to organize because I'm going to be live with Rebecca later today.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, I have to have the area where I'm going live, but the rest of the desk. And I used to not show the desk because it was like, oh, geez, I'm so. But it's like, you know what? The more and more I craft, and the more and more I get to know everybody, everyone's desk looks like this. This is normal.
Yeah.
My craft desk isn't that unusual. This crowded and full of stuff.
Yeah. That is why I call it the inspirational mess. Yeah. I wish I could be that organized kind of crafter, but I don't know.
Every time I see those real organized rooms, first thing I think is, well, this was set up just for this photograph. And then two, they're not real crafters. If their area looks like that all the time, how are they doing any craft? They're not getting anything done. They're literally would need to be there'd be yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've gotten much better at, like, when I'm done using this, I'm putting it right back in the drawer. But yeah. So I'm convinced they're not real crafters and artists if they can have their room looking like that all the time.
There must be something going on the desk. That is what I think anyway.
Or they're really, really rich and they have someone that comes in and cleans up after them.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing I can think of. Is those are the only reasons.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's a single one of my followers that can say that they have a clean area. And if you do, go ahead and hit unsubscribe right now.
Yeah.
You're not my kind of people.
Yeah. I am bad at names. I feel like I'm really bad. Sassy Studios. Oh no. She's talking about. I don't know. Organizing is hard for me.
I have a hard time with organizing. Like, that's why I love my shelves where I have my wooden stamps. I have my shelves for my cat stamps. I can look right over there and see my cat stamps. And then I have a shelf over here with some of my fairy stamps. I don't have them all up there, but that's why I definitely want my supplies to be visual so I can look and use them. If they're in drawers and such, like some of these craft rooms, everything's in a tidy little drawer, everything's closed up. It's like, how do you know what you're working with? How do you know what you have? I mean, maybe if you were, if you strictly were like just a scrapbooker and you're going to make a page for your summer vacation, well, then maybe you can go to the drawer and get the summer vacation papers and the summer vacation
exactly.
Yeah. But if you're like a crafter, like with the things that we do, how in the world would you know what you have to be able to create with it?
Mm-hmm.
That's I'm sticking to that.
I used to do a lot of digital scrapbooking before. So I have like a big external hard drive, 3 terabytes of digital scrapbooking things.
Holy cow, 3 terabytes.
Yeah, I know.
Holy cannoli.
And that was in a way better because everything was in those hard drives, and now I realized I needed to do something with my hands. So that is
Right.
why I actually started with this journaling and mixed media and things like that. And now I realize sometimes I wish I had this little hard drive so I could just put everything away.
I think you do have to like get to that point where it's like you're okay with the mess.
Yeah.
Like I think Shannon would not be able to do this type of crafting because she couldn't handle the mess, you know. And I think I know it kind of gets underneath her skin. Like she just has to walk out of this room. She does not want to come in here.
Oh, not, yeah. Yeah, I realize. Yeah, I think one of my friends are like that too. Now, Mousy Deb, she got a reminder about her 4 external hard drives with scrapbooking kits.
Are you
And
ready for this? Oh my goodness, girlfriend. Mrs. Gigi, I cannot. This is seriously. I swear. I promise. I'm going to start showing you. Look at what it is. Glue something.
What?
I know.
I've done that the whole time.
This is so strange. I promise, people. There's so many in here. How am I picking these? Oh, that's too funny. Okay, well, let's glue something. I have my glue sticks right here. Glue something.
Glue something.
Oh my goodness, that is funny. Funny. Well, I think I'm gonna go in here.
I just came up with an idea. Let's see. I need a white paper.
I have to go out today. I purchased something on Marketplace, so I have to go and pick that up today. I got a Vagabond, one of those
wow.
Wow. I got it for $25. Now it doesn't have the plates, but I have all different kinds of plates. So
but you can buy them cheap on Amazon,
Yes, exactly. Right. So I figured for $25, if it doesn't work, I'll give her a bad review, and not that $25 is like chump change, but it's not like it's $100. If it doesn't work, then I'll give her a bad review, and that'll be the end of it. But if it works, I think it will be an awesome. I think I got a good deal. So
absolutely.
So we shall see. But I got to pick that up today.
And then you have the whale tail punch thing.
I know. I'm just like, got that for $3. That just is crazy.
I was like, I know I've told you, but I was like, I was prepared to buy it for like $80.
Well,
I really am.
Now that people tell me how much they want them, I do keep an eye out for them all the time, and I will grab them when I see them, and then bless people with them if I can. So I will keep an eye out for you. Add you to my I want one of those lists.
Yeah, please do, because sometimes I feel like seriously, I'm here overseas. I want something, but then again, I don't know. Everybody here is like, there is scrapbooking and there is card makers. So and this like junk journal thing, I don't know what happens. that doesn't exist here almost. And
Well, and to me, the original junk journaling, junk journaling, I don't think is what everybody has turned it into. Junk journaling is literally supposed to be using junk. It's supposed to be an upcycle type thing.
yeah,
It's not supposed to be go out there and buy all this stuff to make a junk journal look old. You're supposed to use like all the junk around your house, your old paperwork coming in
yeah,
and things like that. So I think, definitely Americans have altered something else again to be what they want it to be and then calling it something.
hmm
That's my opinion on it,
that is why I like mixed media so much,
Yeah.
because then you really just use whatever thing you have in a way.
Yeah, I hear you. Hey, that was our 9th prompt.
Glue something.
Do
I'm
something.
actually creating a glue.
I'm impressed.
And I'm going to glue that down to the page.
Good for you. You are very creative today. You are outside of that box thinking today. Mousy, what's your guess in that package? I do the same thing.
Where am I going to glue that down?
Well, I have a I'm because of where I live, I think I get some pretty good deals. And I've had I had the cuddle bug, and I have I had 2 cuddle bugs, and I had the miniature cuddle bug that's kind of like the sidekick, and then I
Yeah.
have the e-bosser, and the e-bosser is a big machine. It will do, I think, 8 inches across,
Yeah.
so it will cut like big dies. And then I have the big what the heck is it called, the Big Shot.
Yeah.
And I blessed 2 people earlier in the year with the cuddle bugs. I sent the cuddle bugs to them. They didn't have anything, so
Yeah.
I sent those to people because I was like, why do I need all these? That's silly. So
Yeah,
and
I actually
the vagabond, it just came up on my marketplace yesterday, and I was like,
need to have that, but that is really good for you with the hand thing, because that is electric. So
Yes. Yeah.
mm,
Well, with my thumb, and which, yeah, I hope it works. I hope it does. I'm afraid it will take up a lot of space, but I was told that it really doesn't take up that much space, especially since it folds up.
yeah,
So we will see. Candy's missing stuff. So let me go over which ones. We have stop, you're done. Now I'm counting that as number 1, even though I didn't really do anything to my page. I did stop and I did nothing. So, but Mrs. Gigi did do something on her page. So that's number 1. And then we have collage. And then we have people. And then we have words. Oh, Candy says, never mind. I'm going to keep going though. Use a stick, stamp, image from magazine, texture, glue something, and I am going to pick it. Here we go. Watch. Let's see. I'm going to let you guys see so that now it's going to come up with something crazy. It's going to be like, yep, you've been setting this up the whole time. Here we go. One more. Let's see what it says. It says colored paper. That's pretty good. It's kind of falls in. You've used all that blue, so
yeah. I have.
Oh, you know what? I have this. What is it called? Not rice paper, but I have this stuff here, and I could do some of this. I don't know what it is.
Paper. What if I'm going to do something with those sticks? I traced the sticks, so.
mulberry paper. That's what this is. I knew it'd come to me.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do some homemade paper. I have a new blender, so I'm going to use my mother. It's an old blender from probably the 70s because I can
Mm-hmm.
remember it as a kid in the house. It's a pretty old blender, so the engine is the engine, is that what it's called inside? Is probably all metal, so it'll probably work really well to cut up all the paper and stuff. So
Uh-huh.
and I had it, but I got a new one right before Christmas. I had a friend give me their blender because they got a blender from their parents
Okay.
for the Christmas before, and they never opened it up. So, but their parents were coming to visit, so they wanted to get rid of the one that they had and pull out the one that they got for Christmas. So they gave me the one that
Okay.
they had, which was only like a couple months old. So I was it's one of those Ninja ones. That's pretty dang nice. So now I have an older blender that I can make homemade paper with. So I
Oh,
want to do
wow.
that, and I want
I've
to do
always
that.
loved to try that because I know that.
I've made it without having like I didn't have the like a strainer wire,
Mm-hmm.
mesh or anything. I used actually a round cake pan. I think it's like a 9-inch cake pan, and I just
Mm-hmm.
pushed the paper down in there and drained the water, pushed the paper down in there and drained the water, used a towel and tried to soak up as much water as possible, and then I
Yeah.
just let it dry. So it
Oh,
worked out really
okay.
good. I've shown that piece of paper, but I don't have it in here. I have it hanging on my wall in the other room. Oh, and I took string, like I took
Yeah.
crochet yarn, and I
Mm-hmm.
pushed the word love, like I pushed that into the paper before it dried,
Oh,
so it says love on it. So
wow. Yeah.
yeah, I would like to kind of do that. I would like for sure. I think that would be fun to do some paper. Maybe I'll do like in March when I do all the eco dyeing because I could
Yeah.
do some of the leaves and stuff in it too.
Yeah.
Kind
That
of
thing.
do the
I would
eco
like to
dyeing
try
and then
that.
do the paper making.
Yeah, I have actually done. I don't know how many coffee dyes papers lately because I dry them in the oven.
Oh
So
yeah. I've heard people do that. Are you happy with the? I use the sun outside, and they turn out. I just love my eco dye papers.
yeah,
Happy with how the
because
oven?
of the climate, I can't use the sun outside more than like maybe 2 months a year. So
Uh,
that's because yeah, it's summer only. Like there's 90 degrees things going.
yes.
Let's let's see. So I always do it in the oven because it's easier.
I'm always afraid I'm going to burn it.
Yeah, but you have to do it on a low temperature, so. And of course you have to like stand there and watch it because it only takes like maybe 2 minutes yeah, 2 minutes, 1.5 2 minutes,
That's
because
not
if you
very long
have
at
it
all.
longer than that it will be like burn. Is I'm actually using the stick again for this collage blue colored paper thing. Let's see. We need some more of this. Wow, yours is really, it's really coming together. Really nice.
It did. I wasn't sure where it was going at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea what was going to happen.
But in a way, that is the fun part of it. I feel I need a couple of more of these stick things I'm making. So in a way that it came to use. But there is, yeah, actually I was thinking about painting because there was actually just one stick, was it, with using the stick, and we chose to paint. But other than that, there was no paint in this one.
Yeah, no. I know everything. It's so, that is so odd how everything kind of worked around collaging.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. It's been a while since I've really have, like, every aspect of it has kind of worked in the way I wanted it to.
Yeah.
Hi, Mary Lou.
Looking great, actually, with everything.
Huh. Wild women, not people. Perspectives.
Let's see.
There you go. That's it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 10. Candy, how did yours turn out?
Yeah, that would be nice to see. But she usually pops in a picture, doesn't she?
Oh, yes, I think so. Every week. Yep. I always can count on Miss Candy.
Mm-hmm. It's always fun to see other things. You get so many ideas from people when looking at other people's collages.
Oh, and I've really liked doing this with you because we do. It's so amazing to have the same prompts and people take them and their mind uses them in different ways. I just love that.
Yeah, I really do that too. It's like with the stop sign down there at the back.
Right. Right. Okay. Anyone need the prompts read real quick again? I don't think so. I think Candy's probably wrapping up because yeah.
Hello, Beth.
Let's
see if we can make something out of this last one.
Okay, I'm gonna pick one more just to see. Hey, Beth, I'm gonna pick one more to see what it would have been, to see if it works with it. Okay, here we go. What's it say?
And then we can take
paint with a paper towel or napkin. We would have had more paint.
What?
So we would have finally had some paint there. So.
Yeah.
All right, sticking them back.
Can I put? I would like to put yet another.
All right. Whew.
This one.
Thanks, Mary Lou. We took our time today. We didn't rush.
But it was fun. Fun doing that.
Yes. I didn't do anything. I left my naked person running. I didn't cover it up or anything. It's the one thing I didn't cover up.
Yeah.
And this lady looking up at this. I don't know which.
But with the I love the page you've done. It's like really yeah. I get so many ideas out of it.
Oh, thanks, Mrs. Gigi. Thank you, thank you. Date it. 15.
Yeah, I think you can.
I love it. I love yours. I love the stop. I love how you worked it all in there. And the glue stick and the kitty. Of course, I love the kitty.
Yeah. Yeah, that one was kind of cute, almost like you want to pet it. Yeah.
Yep. Love it. Very nice.
Like, it was a couple of weeks ago we did the last one. I have it right here. Look at that one. It's totally different.
Right. Yeah. Yep.
Totally.
Totally.
I made one like Christmas time. Turned out like this. That's the fun of it. Just turning out really different every time.
Yep. Yep. Are you wanting to work on other things? We can just, or do you have places to go?
I am actually going to eat something, I think.
All right.
It was really fun to be on with you, as always.
It is, and I hope that we continue doing it whenever you're able.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Because of the time zone things going on, it's always easier for me to make it on Fridays. Because then I know that my husband is home taking care of the kiddos,
Right.
and everything.
And Friday works really good because that's when I do the mixed media. So yeah, you can be my partner in crime in mixed media fun.
Absolutely, would love to.
So we can, if you want, we can plan that. You're available next Friday. You can come on. Sounds good. Sounds good. Oh, guys, if you're not sub to Mrs. Gigi's channel, I put it in the description. I remembered this time. Yay!
Yeah.
So make sure you go down there and sub to Mrs. Gigi. She's on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Usually she comes on. Sometimes we overlap, but it's right after me. So if you're here, go over to hers after I'm done, or usually I'm wrapping it up. I don't care if you leave me or watch us both. A lot of people watch 2 people. Heck, I watch 3 or 4 people at once. Well, thank you so much for being here, Mrs. Gigi.
Yeah, it was really, really fun.
Yeah, and you want to pick a number? I'll let you pick a number, and I'll do that's the number I'll do out of my book today.
Okay. That would actually be fun. Wouldn't that be fun as a final thing going before I just stop? Because I have that book too,
Oh yeah, you do. That's right. Yeah.
If we'll do one together, let's pick. What about? Have you done 57?
Let's see.
And now
I have.
Where is my book? Where did I put it? I worked in it yesterday, actually.
It says, oh look, I did 58. I designed a Create with Becca shirt. It says color in the concentric circles. These could be shades of different colors, such as purple or blue. Consider what moods these colors may represent. Perhaps calmness or serenity. Oh, I didn't realize we had the exact same one. Oh.
Yeah. I have this one.
I thought yours was yellow for some reason. Oh, cool. It's the same one.
Yeah. But this one is in Swedish. Let's see. Do you have? Is it this? Yeah, the T-shirt and the circles.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The lighting is so much better than mine. Turn this off. There we go.
Yeah.
What kind of lighting do you use, Mrs. Gigi?
I have regular like IKEA lighting. Just
okay.
I don't know what.
Do you have it straight above your camera?
Yeah, I actually have two. I have a little light like to the right of me and one straight above.
I don't know why mine has all of a sudden. Well, hello, Miss Janet Nash. I don't understand why my lighting has gotten so bad. I don't know if I'm wondering if it's it could be the camera. It very well, I guess, could be the camera. I've heard people complain that their cameras pick up light differently. So maybe it's the camera. I do have this other camera.
But then I realized with the lighting, you have to point the light like to the camera lens. You cannot point it like straight down. Then it reflects in some odd way.
Right. Yes. Right. I used to have great lighting, and then let me see real quick because it might be my camera because I did change cameras. Let's see if this camera gives me anything better. Does that seem better, or it seems about the same, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, it's really
about the same. Yeah. Yep. Anyways, I'll keep.
This is the funny thing when going live. You have to just try when actually being live because it's hard.
Right, because you guys are really the ones that can see it. On my screen it looks always different than what it really looks like. So, all right, let's do some colors. The first colors that popped into my head was yellow, so I think yellows and orange I'm going to do for whatever reason. And of course, I take my glasses off, and the page looks better, but I can't see what you guys see.
Let's see.
Color yellow, which probably you guys can't even see the yellow. Yeah. That's pretty neat that we have the same book. I didn't realize we had the same book too.
But do you have your light towards the camera lens?
I don't. I can flip it around. Let's see.
Yeah, because I have noticed that if you have it like really like directly towards the lens, that is totally different.
Can you see?
Please. It's a little bit better, but then again, it can be something with the internet connection also. I don't know.
Now you can't see it at all, huh?
No, it's blurry.
So crazy. Yeah, Beth, now that you say that, because in my other room, before I moved into this room, there was zero natural lighting, and I used to use my big photography lighting. And you're right. I always, that's when I had the good lighting. Is when I didn't have any natural lighting, and I would have that big light. Um, I might have to just bring that big light back in here. I just don't have room because it has legs, the legs that stick
Mm-hmm.
out, and those legs take up so much room. So that's why I moved it out of here. I was like, well, I'll move it out here. But ever since I moved it out of here and took it out, is when I started having the lighting issues.
Yeah.
You do not need to go potty. No, you were just out there. Go lay down. Go lay down. Mom's going to be home soon. Mom will be home soon. Go look out the window.
Mm-hmm.
Go watch. He'll sit there and watch out the window for her.
No, Janet is telling us not much natural light for us. Not this time of day. It's
Well, you said
7.
you're in the basement?
Yeah, but I have lights here. It's a big window. It is semi basement where
Oh.
I have a window, but then again now it's 7 p.m. and actually by the time of 2 between 2 and 3 p.m. it's totally night dark here.
Holy
So
cow.
that could be.
That I didn't realize it got that dark that early there.
Yeah, winter time we get like really dark early. It maybe
I thought getting dark at 5 was early.
no, it's like 2 o'clock, and then maybe have in the mornings it would be 9-10 o'clock. Maybe it will be like daylight, 9-10 o'clock in the morning, and then
Wow.
totally black, night black at 2 o'clock. So there
Wow.
aren't many hours of light, and maybe some of those days are like that's gray, rainy feeling, and then realizing, is it day, is it night, what is it? I it's strange, even though I have lived here my whole life.
Yeah.
Realize looking out, and then you really have to look at the watch and realize, oh, it's daytime. I thought it was really night, pitch black.
Yeah, I didn't realize that about swimming. That's interesting. That's good to know. I
Yeah.
like fun stuff. That's cool.
Yeah, and then it's the total opposite as it's spring, summertime, because then it's like daylight all the 24 hours almost.
Wow. Yeah, that could really
So
throw you off.
yeah, it's really strange to have it like that. If you heard something, that was my girls playing with something fun.
Well, at least they're having fun.
Screaming all over, like.
Hey, we got to practice those voice boxes working.
Yeah. Scream and laughter at the same time, like what?
Well, at least they're not screaming, crying at the same time.
Mm-hmm. It's actually kind of fun to hear them, because you realize I am getting older, and I remember those times when I'm like laughing like really hard, almost peeing my pants, that kind of laughter.
How old are the girls again?
The one is 13, and
Mm-hmm.
she's with her friend right now, so they have a really good time in the other
Yeah.
room.
Yep.
And
Oh yeah,
yeah,
I could just imagine if I had a yeah, I don't gotten I have a little but yeah, I can imagine the giggles and listening and thinking about when you were that teenage girl, what the heck
yeah,
it was making you giggle at that time and having a good time and okay,
they
I got
are.
maybe he's got an upset stomach. I gotta let him outside.
Mm-hmm.
He's being really demanding. What's going on? Why are you demanding on me to take? If it is just a bark at something, you're going to be in trouble again. I'll ground it. Mhm. You'll have to write lines.
And I'm actually using different kind of yellow tones in a
I
way.
know he doesn't want out there to potty. I know it. Yep, see?
Yeah, barking it is. Hmm. He is looking at Becca like, "Oh, I really do need to go out, Mummy. I really do need to do that," and then barking away. Like he has never done anything else but bark.
Mm-hmm.
I know that a little bit too well.
I think the neighbors are out working in the yard or something because he went over that way barking.
Uh-huh. Of course, that is interesting to see what they are up to.
Yeah, he's yeah, living here the last few years. He used to his yard you couldn't see anything. Well, he's been cutting down a lot of the brush, and now you look over there. He's got like 6 cars in his backyard, and like all this stuff. And it's like I didn't even realize that his backyard was gonna had all that stuff in it. It looks so cute. Like he has this.
Oh.
They have this real cute like fire pit, and they have lights
Mm-hmm.
strung up around it. So it looks like, oh, they go out there and when we first moved in here, we talked about, oh, how cute that is that, they have this cute fire pit and, they have,
Mm-hmm.
a little, uh, we have a wet water kind of stream that comes through their yard and our yard. So he made
Okay.
a bridge that sat over top. It was really a cute little backyard setup. Well, the last probably year and a half, maybe if it's just been since COVID, maybe he's been home a lot more and he's been cutting a lot of stuff down, and you can like see all through the back because we're on acres lots. We have almost,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know what he has, but now you can like look over that way, and he has all this stuff, like all these cars, I guess that he works on or like collecting. I don't know, but very,
Yeah.
very, very. I don't know where he
It, are they like good taken care of, or is it like a junkyard feeling?
Well, right. Well, with now that you can see all the cars, they're kind of, the good thing is they're not like really junky cars. Like they're not, does that make sense? Like they don't
Mm-hmm.
look like they're 50 years old cars rusting away. Like there's a truck that's over there that looks like maybe it's, within the last 10, 15 years old, it looks
Mm-hmm.
newer. It doesn't look broken down, but it hasn't moved. He has an older vehicle that looks like maybe it's a collector's, but it's on a trailer. So again, that doesn't look real junky. It just is crazy how I didn't even realize that stuff was there. And now,
Oh,
now
okay.
you can see, all the stuff. It was just weird to me.
Mm-hmm. Like you have a reveal thing going on there. Like, whoa.
Right. And if it was me, I wouldn't have cut down all that brush. I would have left it there hiding all that stuff.
Yeah.
I knew I had all that stuff sitting back in there. And we have, the neighborhood even though we're considered like out in the country, there's not very many
Mm-hmm.
rules. One of the rules is you can't have things like that.
Yeah.
Like the vehicles have to be in garages and things.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Yeah,
because
we
there's
have
really
that.
no one that reinforces it, because
Yeah.
our neighborhood is we everything our neighborhood association is run all 100% by volunteers. So,
Uh-huh.
you know, it's up to the volunteer to go and tell the people, hey, you can't have this broken down vehicle on blocks in your front yard. They
Yeah.
pretty much can say, well, whatever. And then the neighborhood association then has to get their, because of course we have a lawyer. So we have to get our lawyer on, and get them to write up a letter. Well, of course that then takes money. And then, they give them a fine. And if they don't pay the fine, then you have
Mm-hmm.
to have a lawyer that puts up the lien on your house. And it just, for being a volunteer association, I don't think
Yeah.
usually it goes that far. As long
Mm-hmm.
as I think the house doesn't look like a total trash house and things like that is the only. Like we had one house that I think it was a drug house that got
Oh,
really out
yeah.
of control, and they actually finally uh, get them out of the neighborhood, and the house sold, and now the house is beautiful. But yeah, when we first moved here, there was vines growing it was almost completely engulfing the house. It
Oh.
was so crazy. And the yard probably hadn't been cut in years, and the driveway was just a big mud dirt puddle, and so it was looking
Oh
pretty trashy in
no.
the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I know where one of our relatives they have a little cabin that they go to in summer, and one of their neighbors just abandoned the house, and it it didn't fall apart, but you could see the garden. They I don't know exactly what happened, but if you looked in the windows of that house, like all the furniture and everything was left, and they got mold and everything. It was terrible, and it still is like that. Like it was like 25 years ago or something.
oh
So,
wow.
but
See
the
that,
garden.
to be honest, I don't know anything. Maybe that house was abandoned. Maybe it wasn't a drug house. Maybe it was abandoned. But we always used to just call it the drug house. Well, my son and I, we used to say, "There's the crack house."
Yeah.
But it just looked run down. Well, no. Every once in a while, you would see a car there. So
Yeah.
somebody was there at least.
Strange. Yeah, but this house that I know of, that was literally they just left, and haven't heard from them since. They just, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I always wonder that thing how we were talking about with the photographs. I always think that too. It's like, well, did the people just die and there was no next of kin, and so the house is just sitting there and it was paid off. So that but then
Mm-hmm.
there's back taxes. So here in the States, that's there's back taxes, and it's like, well, then does the state then own it because there was back taxes? So it's just sitting there. It's just then sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they must be outside. He's
Yeah.
he's not happy about it. he's telling them go back in their house.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, I'll let him voice his opinion for a couple minutes here, and if he doesn't stop,
Mm-hmm.
he doesn't. He does not bark very often like that. So he's
Yeah, our Teddy is the same. He's the silent one, and then once in a while he'll just bark. I don't know what gets into him when he does that, and then we realize, oh, he has a voice. He has a voice. We haven't heard them. It's like almost like we are getting scared because, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, he growls a lot. Jug will he go "Rrr," and then bark "Rrr," and then that's it. Like when he first, they must be. He is just and his tail's down, so he's not. I wonder if their dog is out. I bet you that's what it is.
Oh, that could be. Yeah.
And their dog is not very nice to him.
Yeah, I've heard you said that.
They like, for whatever reason, do not like, they're not very nice to Jughead, because Jug will go over there and like be, his tail's all up and he's wagging and he's barking, but not like, that's like a I don't like you bark.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, you can tell the difference in there.
Yeah.
All right, Chuck, that's enough now. Come on. That's enough. I don't have his collar on him where I could beep it.
Yeah, Beth is writing something about the T-shirt. You should do like Becca what I can't even talk seriously. Merch. Becca merch. There is a
Becca
really
merch?
nice purple thing going on with the T-shirt.
What did I use to do that? Oh, the crayons. I used the Tim Holtz crayons, I believe.
Oh, it's really, really nice.
I don't like you. I don't. Yeah, I can see. Yeah, if those dogs are barking back. I don't like you. Well, I don't like you. They look funny. And it's a pit mix over there too. It's like it's a white pit mix.
Oh, okay.
So they look a lot alike. Maybe that's it. Maybe.
But does Jughead has a little bit of a like lab in him, or?
Oh yeah, he definitely.
Yeah, he
looks
looks a lot
has
like.
that lab in him.
Yeah, we have a black lab, so he does look a lot like our Teddy.
Yeah, I think it must have been a chocolate lab. I'm thinking, because he has that beautiful brown color. Because his mama, Betty, she's let's see where. She is gray. I'll show you a picture of his mama. I was just looking at it. I think it was yesterday. I was just looking at pictures of her.
Yeah, we have all in Teddy's case, they're all black labs, like going back a really long time in the.
She's a cutie. I would have gotten her if I could have. Oh, I can't open my window. That's enough. That's enough. Nope, Jughead. Sorry.
No problem.
Mom had to put her foot down. I thought I saved it because I was like, oh, there she is. Oh, here she is. Here's Miss Betty. Here's his mom. Oh, I need to get the coloring down so that we can see her.
Yeah, could be something like that, Beth. Could be.
She's very, you can't see it in this, but she is like a light gray. She's like a brownish gray color. She's not a dark chocolate like Atten or like Jughead.
It's really cute.
Yeah, Beth, you're probably right about that. Yeah, because Jughead can just run around and run. And Jughead's probably like, well, maybe if you would listen to your parents, you'd get to run around. That's what he's out there yelling at him about. They have a nice big yard, but yeah, it is fenced all the way around. Yep, now that I've yelled at him, he's now just sitting over there, like looking at him. He's probably now mad. He's probably like, you just got me in trouble.
Yeah.
No, you got yourself in trouble.
I feel like I need to do a green one and then a red one. that would probably be like the, yeah, I don't know. The basic colors of, and now when I'm doing this, I'm thinking about the Pixar Disney movie. Oh, seriously, I forgot the name. What is that movie? The new one is called Soul or something like that. But the
Oh,
other
yeah.
one,
I haven't seen that one.
um, Inside Out. No, is it Inside Out or?
Oh, is that the one
Uh,
where they're like alien? There's one of them's an alien.
no, that is a Pixar and Disney movie with yeah, it's called Inside Out, and it explains all the feelings that we as humans have, and there are like characters representing like feelings, like the blue little character is sad, the green little character is like happy, and things like that, and then they live inside a human brain and then
Oh,
teaches, so it's supposed to like teach kids how to react to certain things and how to, it's really good, really good and
I've
cute.
seen it. I think I know which one you're talking about, but I've not seen it.
Yeah, it's called Inside Out. And then I think it was this Christmas they released a film called The Soul.
Now I've heard of that one, but I know I didn't see that one at all. I haven't gone on to my Disney Plus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's see.
Hope Janet has a nice dinner time.
Yum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now let's go to the red one. Or maybe I will do a purple.
I just grabbed my purples.
No, I will do a red one. Actually, blue and purple is one of my favorite colors.
Yeah, purple is always just, I don't know why. Since I was a kid, it's just I've been drawn to it. I was never, pink color, lover or anything like that. Just it's always been purple.
Mm-hmm.
I think I just started liking. Ooh, he is not happy. Not happy at all.
What is happening outside? And now realizing, why do I use this big brush? Let's just
You probably
continue.
have 20 other brushes laying around, and you chose that one.
Yeah, I have them right in front of me, but I don't know why I've chosen this one.
It was calling you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this time I'm gonna mute you guys so I don't.
It's kind of fun in a way. This with the dogs. Our neighbor has a really, like, I don't know what sort it is, but it's really like miniature little. It's must be some kind of like chihuahua or something.
Oh,
um
huh.
you know the barking on those, they're like
Yep.
like little sounds. And uh, when our Teddy was a puppy, he got scared of that little chihuahua. So now when we meet them outside on a dog walk or something, like Teddy is like with his like really like exactly the kind of barking, or even deeper, like really the and then this little chihuahua is like
You're so far behind. You come here and I'll show
like a
you.
mouse.
I'll show you how you fix that. Now it's going to come up with something crazy. It's going to be like, yep, you've been setting this up the whole time. Here we go. Shannon just came home. See what it says. Go. I'll show you where you. I'll show you. Come here, real quick. Oh, she doesn't want to come here. All right. Hi. Welcome home.
Hi.
She's like 20 minutes behind. I need to show her how she corrects that.
On the stream or what? I don't know about that, Beth. I'm like just she's talking about my brush now, and I realized like I have this little one, or even like this smaller one. Why do I not use them?
I think he was barking at the neighbor.
I have these. I haven't used these, my crayons. I need to use them. In this little one, I don't know. I'm going to use this up.
Hi. Hi. How was the rest of your day? How did you get to see Mom again or no?
You asked me to go up there one time.
You did? So you've seen her again for the second time? How was she
Do
doing?
you mean I'm not supposed to use this one, Beth? But I won't throw it in the trash can. No, I need to use it.
When I seen her.
Yeah. I don't know. I have this Neo color. I just bought them in Switzerland when I was there. And I really do like them, but rarely use them. So I actually found them a couple of weeks ago when I did this organizing marathon of mine. Yeah, I know I can, but this is the strange thing with this book. This is supposed to be used with watercolor, like acrylics and everything you can just imagine, and because of that you would think that the paper in this book would be like a little bit better than it is. It's really just regular paper, and you can imagine just using watercolor in that one. It's not good at all.
They said hi.
Hi everyone.
Yeah. Oh, hello, Letitia. I am using color pencils, but I realized when I'm doing this kind of thing,
And she can trying to talk to me.
I would like to use all of the red paper things I have, like red
That's what
pencil, red color pencil, red crayon. I used red watercolor. I could even use this red like regular pen like this, but I don't want to have the acrylics out just for now anyways. I'll actually just draw like this. Just to use different kind of pens and things. And yeah, you know. Yeah, I know. But in a book like this, I don't know what they thought about it. Maybe it's because it's supposed to be cheap to buy it, because if there would be like in a way real paper to use in this book, it would be really expensive.
Yeah. Oh, right. Like if it was all watercolor paper and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, because you can. There are prompts on every page. Them I use watercolor, use acrylics, use glue, use you know, all of those things. You are almost finished with yours.
And I've kind of stayed in the lines.
Mm-hmm. Does that mean I'm supposed to say I didn't stay in the lines?
These are really cheap pencils I got at IKEA, and they are, I think, you know, what are they called? Water pencils. If I add water, they move around.
Mm-hmm.
And I got these for like $1.99 or something like that at IKEA.
Yeah, I know. I've used those.
Oh, you have these?
Yeah, and yeah, this is from IKEA as well. I
Oh,
love
nice.
these. It's like, I don't know, maybe $3. I always use this one. I don't know why, but like in the kids section, you know, at IKEA.
Yep. Yep, that's where I got these pencils.
Oh, sorry for the sound there. I as I've told lots of you before, I have those really like expensive watercolor things as well, but no, I don't like that. I don't know why, but I do not like that.
I always forget about these because I have them in this. I have them in with these pencils, and I always forget that they're in there. And I seen them, and I was like, "Oh,
yeah,
use those."
And in one way, when talking about things that you, let's say, need to have or want to have, you don't really need nothing else but like Crayola markers or Crayola crayons, or
Yep.
in the kids section, and just play and have fun.
Yep, you can get everything that you need in that section, though, and you were set.
Mm-hmm. What was this? This was kind of a military green. And then you're supposed to write down all the mood, what kind of mood you're, or does it say something like that on your page as well?
Yes, yeah, like what the colors represent in your mood, I guess. So yeah, when I've been doing them, I've been kind of coming up with that. Are you gonna stay up for a little bit, or are you gonna go to bed?
I'm gonna stay up for a little bit.
You kind of got that second wind, don't you?
No, I just want to be able to see some daylight at home.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have some burritos in a while.
Oh, burritos would be nice.
Have that and come or not? What do you think? He's better. He went to school today.
I think you should wait another day or so. Make sure the temperature doesn't come back.
See him tomorrow.
See if his temperature stays down. See if he doesn't have any more anything going on.
Yeah.
To be safe. Because I want to move over here safe. That wasn't what you were working on when I was on there.
Because you
Fingers
aren't
crossed everything will be all right.
behind. Just saying.
Huh.
Wow.
Yes, I have a thing with frozen burritos. Isn't it gross?
Bean and cheese.
Watercolor pencils. Yeah, I have watercolor pencils as well.
Yeah,
I just love to work with them.
Yeah, I probably this little dirt bag.
I realize I have
Great.
actually
Now I need to go else.
loads of things, but I have them tucked away. So in a way, I forget that I have them, and I realize I don't use
It's called
those
mulberry
kinds
paper.
of things.
That's pretty nice. What do you do with it?
I put it on my mixed media today. It's just it's like a almost handmade paper. It's just the fibers in it and stuff.
Nice.
Could sew on it.
Is it you're talking about?
The mulberry paper that I used earlier today.
I think. I need to get them out. I know I have actually today I've organized. I really have organized in a way that I see all the things. And I think I'm going to use things in a better way now than before.
Beth Gatton wasn't feeling well yesterday, so he stayed home from school. He slept the day away. He had a slight fever and a headache.
Oh, that doesn't. Oh.
So, and
Grandma.
Grandma.
Crossed it will be resolved in like.
Well, yeah. Well, his grandma's in the hospital right now with COVID, and then all of his cousins that live, 2 doors down, they all had it, about 12 days ago.
Oh.
He hasn't been around
say
it.
That.
Yeah.
I hope it's nothing. I hope it isn't COVID.
Yeah.
I bought myself a new coffee mug the other day.
You bought yourself a new coffee mug?
Yeah, because I liked the shape and it was pretty.
Ooh, I like the coffee shape. Ooh, it's got a little handle though. She got herself a new coffee mug.
Ooh.
Oh, he's cute. So soft.
Now I actually feel that we need to pray a little bit. I don't know. And this thing with Gavin.
I like this.
Yeah, it is kind of small for her fingers, but I liked the shape of it.
Having hope will give you courage.
What is that? That is cute.
That's Shannon bought herself a new mug because she breaks mugs like she breaks mugs like.
That's so I can buy a new one
all the time.
Mm-hmm. It's a really cute one.
Yeah, that's a cute one. This was mine today. This is we have this set. This is a whole dish set.
Dishes,
yeah, so that's what I use.
What is that? Is that a bear or is it a lion?
It was like a little lion that came in, a little stuffed lion. He was really, really, really soft. Bless you.
Bless you.
Again,
allergies are real bad today.
Great. Well, the wind has kicked them up, I think.
I've been blowing my nose all day.
Cedar fever.
Yeah,
Wind's blowing all that cedar pollen out of the trees.
Mm-hmm.
He'll get mushy when you pour the coffee in him. That is so true. That doesn't make much sense, does it? He's not going to stay soft for very long.
Mm-mm. Okay. So
Oh, I bet you this one is.
What about the mood?
Oh. Guess that's the closest I have to purple. I'm amazed I don't have a yellow one. I wonder if I've missed it. My goodness, missed you again.
I need this one to be a little bit more of the red, I think. Done it a little bit too pink. I hope it's nothing serious going on in the household.
I'm sure he's a. That is a very normal way for when he doesn't feel well. It even could be allergies.
Yeah.
He will just usually run a fever for a day and then he's done. He's been like that since he was a baby. He never got like sick ever in his life, except if when he did, I guess he does get sick, but it's just like a day worth of running a fever and then he's done. So I'm hoping that's what it was yesterday, but I think I'm going to let him go ahead and stay over Mandy's house just another day just to make sure a fever doesn't come back, especially, but he really hasn't been exposed unless he's been exposed to somebody at school. That's always a possibility, but he hasn't been around his grandma since she went into hospital. It's been a week. So she's, been gone for a week and there's been no contact. And he didn't have no contact with his cousins since Christmas Eve. And I was there Christmas Eve and I've shown really no symptoms. I don't think I've had any. I've been allergies. It's been horrible allergies.
Yeah, actually, I have actually felt it allergy-wise because I take antihistamine tablets. I was like, oh, am I getting sick? And then I took some tablets and realized, oh, it was allergies. It disappeared.
The constant running of the nose, just, and no control over it, just the running of the nose, and then and sneezing. That's when you kind of know that it's cedar fever around here.
Yeah.
And then after cedar's done, mold then comes in to you and gets a hold of you. It's like you wait for that 100-degree weather summer when everything is dead. Nothing can live. Nothing lives in that. So it's like, please, I'm ready.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a strange world we are living in.
He's been over at his other mom's, Beth. So that's why he's been over at his mom's house, his other mama's house. So I'm thinking about just letting him stay there, another day and just make sure that he's doing good. And I don't, because I don't have really that cough reflex. I don't, I've been trying to stay away anytime he has, we've had kind of that somebody is sick, and he's been around them. So.
Were you right? My town was supposed to open schools next week and decided to keep them virtual because 30% of the people in our town who have COVID is under 18. Wow.
That's a lot, Candy. Wow.
Huh. Yeah.
That's a lot.
I'm actually going to write in Swedish, I think, with the mood thing going here.
Good idea. Good idea.
Green is always that kind of, I don't know about that. In a way, it's a peaceful color, but yeah, that coughing and sneezing, I don't know. Allergies, or is it like that? Oh, it's hard.
I've been like that, Beth, with Shannon, with her working at the hospital. I've been like that. I kind of might like, how are you feeling? Are you okay? Do you have a fever? She checks her fever or checks her temp all the time though, because I think just
Yeah.
the habit. She constantly checks her temp before she says hello to me or things like that. But yeah, she's had the vaccine now. She's got it complete. She got the initial and then the second one, so she's now got that completed.
Oh.
So. So these are what I have decided, what these have made me feel. The yellow gives me energy, and then this makes me happy. All the rainbows colors makes me so happy, and the blue and purples here, and it's calm. Even with the grays in the middle there, it makes me feel very calm. And then the funny thing is, my favorite color. This makes me feel very anxious. I think because how the colors all blended together, not the best. So it makes me feel anxious. So.
Is that just the blue, or because blue for me is like freedom and like peace and
well, yeah, the
really
blue
good
here,
feeling.
the blue here is very calming to me. So, but this one, this purplish one, for some reason, it's making me feel anxious. It normally does not, but I'm kind of going with how it's making me feel today, and it might not be the colors, it might be my messiness of how it kind of because the colors kind of got all over the place, so it's just feel real. The purple gives you energy and excitement. It's funny, the yellow is making me feel very energetic, like it makes me feel bright.
Yellow to me represents strength. So
yeah, that's probably the same as what I'm feeling with the energy. It's like it makes me feel, strength is another good word for how it's making me feel. Yeah. Putting your feelings in colors, that's hard. And it's hard. You know what I've done, or I've tried to do projects or I can't think of the word, but where they tell you, okay, this color represents this and this color represents that. And it's like, but those colors don't represent that to me. So how, so then it's like, but this is not representing how I feel, because to me, those colors are not representing that to me. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. I do understand. Yeah, and Beth is writing, green is relaxing. Yeah, it's green is a calming and kind of color to me. I don't know how that sounds, but
kind. No,
that green is kind. It's almost like I want to cuddle it.
Oh yeah. That makes sense. Yeah.
It's kind and calming and relaxing in a way. Yeah, relaxing.
Yeah, my rainbow is happy. When I see rainbows, it makes me happy. So party makes sense. Yeah, kind of the same feelings.
Yeah, and this red one, in a way, it can be a negative color, but it can also be like a boosting color to me. In a way.
Right. That makes sense. Yep.
Huh, this was fun.
It was fun. It was a good way to end the stream. Very nice.
Yeah,
And we made it to 3 hours, which I did not
absolutely.
think we were going to do.
Alive and free. Red one, Beth. Yeah, that could be. So it was really nice to be on.
Yes, thank you, and it was fun, and we'll see you next week. We'll see you next Friday. We'll do this again.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I will just put these so that
There
you
you
can
go.
see.
Yes. Oh, hey, Heavenly Gift. I don't know if I said hi to you. Hi, and thank you, and bye. Please come again when I can see it. When I can see.
Passionate and express. Yeah. Life is art. Red is passionate and expressive. Yeah.
Red is passionate. Red to me is not. To me, see more of like purple is usually a passionate color for me. Isn't that funny how our brains relate to colors in a different way than what, you know? I guess I know that there's things out there that tell you that these colors represent. Who decided that that's what they represent? That's what I want to know. But you know that these colors represent these feelings or these things, and it's like, but it doesn't for me. So does that make me wrong? I don't think so. Yeah, we're not wrong. We just it's emotional differences.
Yeah, and then like when you started it out, it's like, what do I feel about it today? Because
Right.
for me, this could change like within an hour, actually. But like
Right.
it's totally different. Yeah. So
right. That's a good point. That's a very good point. Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and sign off, guys. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I got to go pick up that vagabond. Hopefully, maybe I will get on this weekend just to see and play with it. If you're all interested, I know that KK, if it was her name, what is her name? Christina's Creations, I think is what she goes. It is, but
Keisha's Creations.
Yeah, she is having a sale. She does a lot of fat quarters for $1. $1 a fat quarter, and she used to work at a fabric store in the 90s, so she has a lot of fabric she's trying to destash. So if anyone is interested,
do you realize I need to go there and $1 fat quarter and the shipping, that makes sense to me. $1 is let's say you heard it here. I don't know if I will go to Keisha's and buy things.
Oh, do you go to Keisha's?
I do, but because of the shipping expenses, I rarely buy something. But $1 thing, that is cheap.
Yeah, her prices are really, really good, and she's so sweet. Talk to her on the side. I don't know if she normally sells internationally, but you never know. She might, be able to help you out there.
Yeah.
At least she does?
I can buy from her. I don't know if that is a special thing, but
oh, well, good. I didn't know if she did or not. That's great. Well, good. Yeah, her dollar fat, and they're nice pieces. It's not like she's selling things that are, junk. So it's nice, but. Alrighty, guys. I will let you guys go. And of course Saturday Beth is on. We don't want to miss Beth. All right, guys. Love you guys. Have a beautiful weekend. Thank you for stopping by. Keep everybody. There's so many people that need prayers and thoughts. So just send out a caring, positive vibes and thoughts to all the friends and family and loved ones. Keep spreading love, guys. Have a beautiful weekend.
Bye. Bye.